This episode of Cardinal Watch is brought to you by Farmers and Merchants Bank, California's strongest since 1907. Support local, bank local. Farmers and Merchants Bank. What's up, Cardinals? I'm your host, Astrid Dakota, and these are your announcements for Monday, April 16, 2018. Attention students, the Rolls Hills Monterey Park is honoring our nation's heroes with an essay contest. The purpose of the essay is to promote understanding of why we celebrate Memorial Day. First prize is $300 and the deadline is April 27th. Any interested student should pick up a flyer outside of Mrs. Chan's office. If there are any senior girls still in need of financial aid, you can pick up a scholarship application for the Poppy Trail Parlor outside Mrs. Chan's office. This scholarship is for senior girls born in California and that plan on attending a California college or university. The applicant must also have an unweighted GPA of 3.0 or higher. The deadline for submitting is May 10th. Now let's take a look at this week's schedule. This Wednesday, the ASB is hosting their last extended lunch of the year. Please be sure to bring some money and help support our clubs. I swear there better be churros. Teachers, don't forget that your triterm grades must be submitted by Thursday before 4 p.m. Now let's send it down to Art Marquez.
What's up, Cardinals? So there's a new trend going around school, flasks, and not the 21 plus kind either. So we're going to be going around flasking people some questions about their water. So George, where'd you get your flask?
I got my flask at Pepperdine.
Alessandro.
Anthony.
Costco.
I have no idea. My dad bought it. I think he got it from like Big Five or something.
How long have you had these flasks?
About 5 minutes.
Also 5 minutes.
Since Friday.
How many ounces would you say it holds?
Around 10. No, 40.
Holds 2 gallons up in here. Not bad.
I feel like a good estimate is like 20.
12.
It's actually 40.
Does your flask have a name?
It's actually labeled right on it. Pepperoni.
If you had to defend yourself from an attacker with your flasks, how well do you think you'd do?
I think I do pretty well. I mean, I'm a pretty strong person as it is, so yeah.
I think I'd do okay. 50-50.
Pretty well, actually. So I take the flask from G, I hop on his back, and we charge the attacker.
That is true, and it works every single time.
If it was full, maybe, I'd probably probably give him a little, probably be a little dazed and give me a chance to run. But not that much damage, mostly plastic.
Very.
So I hear they're calling you the Flask King.
This isn't a flask. It's not a flask.
What is it?
It's an Igloo water bottle.
Happy flasking. Back to the studio.
Big Five, sponsor me.
What's up, Cardinals? I'm Jacob Chozo with a look at your weekly sports report. Today, the varsity softball team will be traveling to Pomona Catholic to take on the Pacers with game time scheduled for 3 o'clock. Tomorrow, our varsity and JV baseball teams will be playing St. Monica's with the JV at home and the varsity away. Both games are scheduled to start at 3:15. Also tomorrow, the boys varsity volleyball team will be traveling to St. Pius to take on the Warriors starting at 5 o'clock. On Wednesday, the boys and girls track team will be running at Salesian High School starting at 3:15. On Thursday, the varsity softball team will be hosting Pomona Catholic starting at 3:15, and varsity baseball team will be traveling to La Mirada to take part in the Downey tournament starting at 3:15. And the boys volleyball team will be traveling to Belle Jeff to take on the Guards starting at 5 o'clock. And finally, on Friday, our varsity and JV baseball teams will be playing St. Monica's with the varsity team at home and the JV team away. Both teams are scheduled to start at 3:15. That's it for your weekly sports report. I'm Jacob Chosen. I'll send it back outside.
What's up, Cardinals? I'm A-Rod, and on this week's Cardinal Watch, we're going to be going around and asking seniors how they feel about these last 5 weeks. Let's see if anyone cares. All right, I'm here with Greg. How do you feel about these last few weeks?
Pretty much falling asleep in every class for like the past 4 years.
How about for graduation? You sleep there too?
Maybe.
Sounds good. All right, I'm here with Nick. How do you feel about these last few weeks?
I got denied by all the colleges I applied to. I lost all hope. I applied to ELAC, Cal State LA, Rio Hondo, but I'm still waiting on Princeton.
So what you're telling me is your chances are high in getting into Princeton?
Most definitely.
All right, I'm here with Sibo. How do you feel about these last few weeks?
It's going good. I'm turning in all my essays. My grades are good, but these essays are just too much for me.
She's good. She's good. Well, it looks like us seniors are hanging in there. Keep up the good work and get into those colleges. Let's send it back to the studio.
Thank you. That's it for your announcements this week. Enjoy your boring credits. I'm Astrid Dakota. We'll see you next week.
much.